Hey everyone, I'm JP and welcome to Good Talk HQ. Now for today's video, we are taking a look at another round of great deals. This time we're sticking to games under $2 and at an all-time low. Now we also have a game or two on here that has a special price or a secret sale going on, which I will make sure to let you know when we get to those games. As always, I appreciate you hanging out. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave me a like before you go. It really does help. Alright, and with all of that out of the way, folks, let's go ahead and we'll dive in. Alright, and we'll start with Chaos Code, New Sign of Catastrophe. This is a fast-paced 2D fighter with a diverse cast of characters. In fact, you have 16 different fighters, each with unique moves and customizable playsets. The game offers various game modes like Versus, Arcade, and Mission Mode. It runs well on the Switch, maintaining a smooth frame rate during battles with no major issues whatsoever. Right now it's just $199 and the deal ends on the 13th. Dex is a 2D cyberpunk action RPG set in a dystopian future. It combines side-scrolling action with RPG elements, allowing you to explore, hack, and fight your way through a richly detailed world. The Switch version does suffer from an awkward control scheme and occasional stuttering, which can hinder the overall experience, but for $199 it's still well worth it. And in fact, this is one of the games I was talking about that has that special pricing. You can actually get it for 19 cents if you own any of the other Cubic Games titles that you can find on the eShop. So when you go on, just check it out. You may be able to get it for 19 cents. And for about 10 to 12 hours of gameplay, that's one heck of a deal. Down in Bermuda is a puzzle-style adventure game that offers about 3 hours of gameplay where we embark on a whimsical journey as an aviator trapped on a mysterious Bermuda island. You'll have to solve puzzles to find your way home, and the game does have some pretty charming visuals and relaxing gameplay with music to match. However, the final level does have a bit of performance issues, so just keep that in mind. I'm not sure if they patched it up. Right now it's just $199 and the deal ends on the 18th. Lacuna is a narrative-driven point-and-click adventure game and a sci-fi noir detective story where choices matter and the truth is elusive. You'll have to make decisions without the ability to save or reload, which does add weight to every action and every decision you make. Now, the game runs great here on the console, but do keep in mind that inability to save may not be for everyone, and you should get about 6 hours of gameplay from the pickup. Right now it's just $199 and the deal ends on the 15th. Moonraider is a 2D action platformer where we play as Ava, a young girl venturing into the moon's underworld to save her mother. The game features retro-inspired visuals and classic platforming mechanics. However, it does suffer from issues like lack of diagonal aiming and inconsistent level design, which can affect the overall enjoyment a little bit. For me, I love the game. It's just something I wanted to mention. Either way, though, you get about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay, and you can play with a friend in local co-op. This is another game that is part of the secret sale where you can get it for just 49 cents. Otherwise, it's $199. The deal ends on May 6th. Old Man's Journey is a narrative-style puzzle adventure game where we go through a heartfelt tale of life's moments told through a journey filled with puzzles and serene landscapes. The game emphasizes storytelling over challenging gameplay, and it runs really well here on the Switch. Now, one thing to keep in mind, for any veteran of puzzle-style adventure games or point-and-click adventure games, there's not a whole lot of challenge here. It really is more just about it going through the story and experiencing it, and it should last about 2 hours. Now, if that sounds like your cup of tea, right now it's just $199, which is less than a cup of tea, and the deal ends on May 20th. Rogue Heroes Ruins of Tasos is an action RPG roguelike and a cooperative adventure blending roguelike elements with classic Zelda-inspired gameplay. You get to team up to explore dungeons and rebuild your village. The Switch version runs great, but there are a few issues with connecting to other people online or staying connected. However, if you're picking it up for the solo experience, it runs flawlessly. Now, for me personally, I have played online plenty of times with a few friends, never had any major issues, but there are reports of that from a lot of people, so it is something to keep in mind. You can join teams locally or online of up to 4 people. The game should offer almost unlimited replay value, and right now it's just $199. The deal ends on the 14th. Unit 4 is a fast-paced 2D action platformer where you have 4 unique characters and they all have their own special abilities, working together to save the universe. Now, while the game offers cooperative gameplay and varied levels, it does have kind of a weird control scheme and it takes a bit to get used to, and the physics system in the game isn't always consistent, but you are getting about 4 to 5 hours and it is a really unique indie game. Right now it's just $1.99. The deal ends on the 19th. Urban Flow is a traffic management puzzle game where you manage city traffic by controlling the different lights, ensuring a smooth flow for everyone while trying to avoid accidents. The game offers a relaxing yet challenging experience, especially in multiplayer mode. Now on the Switch it runs great, though the controls will take a bit of getting used to. And if you enjoy the base game, there's a ton of DLC that you can pick up. Right now it's just $1.99 and the deal ends on the 9th. Grood is a fast-paced, side-scrolling shooter where we pilot a rugged vehicle through a post-apocalyptic world. You'll have to battle waves of enemies and massive bosses. The game features a gritty art style and a dynamic metal soundtrack. Overall, it runs well here on the Switch and offers a few hours of gameplay. Right now it's just $1.99 until the 13th, but it's also one of the special price games. You can get it for just 9 cents right now. RedRaptor is a retro-inspired vertical shooter where you take on the role of an ace pilot defending the galaxy from an unknown threat. The game features 5 unique stages, ship upgrades, and online leaderboards if you're into that kind of thing. Now, while the game offers a solid shoot-'em-up experience, a few of the boss battles can be pretty frustrating due to the shield mechanic, but otherwise it's a really good game, and right now it's just $1.99. The deal ends on the 16th. The Sharpshooter bundle offers 2 distinct shooting experiences. First, you get Sniper Hunter Scope, which is an arcade-style shooter, combining sniper missions and on-rail shooting. You can unlock over 30 different weapons across 16 different levels. The game features gyro controls for enhanced aiming, and it is a really fun game overall. On top of that, you're getting Knights and Guns, which is a 2D vertical shooter, where you control medieval knights armed with modern weaponry, battling through hordes of enemies. The game was inspired by classic arcade titles and offers simple, chaotic fun for 1 or 2 players in local co-op. Both games run great on the Switch, and right now the bundle is just $1.99, and the deal ends on the 9th. Alright everyone, here are some other deals to check out while you are already on the eShop. All right, folks, that wraps up the video. Thank you all for hanging out, watching, chilling. Definitely drop a comment down below. Let me know if you plan to pick any of them up. If you had a good time and you're brand new here to the channel, please consider subscribing to help us hit our next goal. We're closing in on 16,500 subscribers. Much love, everyone. Take care.